Okay, so this is just a video for me to be accountable of for my actions, or more so what I say. I need to try and vlog more to get more confident in our podcast. For me, I guess I have anxiety in a way, so I get really nervous, particularly public speaking. And some of you will know this, some of you may not. I've done, I would say, hundreds of talks in front of people, and it never, ever gets any easier. I'm always shitting myself before I go in front of people and sort of do a cordial, particularly if it's somewhat emotional, because I'm a crier. So anytime I get sad, I freaking can't help myself and I have a little tonguey. And so this is kind of something I'm trying to work on, not to be a cold-hearted bitch, but to kind of have a little bit more control over that. And I think some of it is that I get really nervous, and there's been times where I've had, I don't know, what I call kind of like power cuts, where I'll be in the middle of a conversation and I get so nervous that I just go blank. And that is, I guess, quite hard to deal with. So I want to try and be more confident and to not think about that so much. Not think about being nervous. So my goal, I guess, from now going forward is to try and do daily vlogs in front of the camera, and whether this goes online, I have no idea, but I'm doing it for myself, first and foremost, to try and stop overthinking and just kind of go with the flow. So, yeah, so that's that. In order to be able to do that, to be able to vlog every day confidently, I need to create a kit. So in my next little video, I will show you what I'm going to use to be vlogging with. And I guess I've got to put a little kit together, small enough that I can take it with me everywhere, and onto it. I've got to be onto it enough to be able to get it out as soon as I have something I want to say, or something to show or comment on, or talk about how I'm feeling, anything like that. So we'll see how we go. Morena. It is... where's the time? I don't even know if my phone. It's probably like 6:20 Monday morning. I'm actually working from home today. Yeah, it's been a long week. Last week I was in Nelson, doing some mahi for the museum there, which was really nice, and it was a great trip, but it was full on. So I like to try and work from home at least once a week, more if I can. I just find I'm way more productive at home because I'm easily distracted. So yeah, work from home today. I've got to get up early because I've got to go and pick up drop the muku off at school, at daycare. So I'll probably head to the gym. I won't take the GoPro, but I will take my phone. Maybe do a bit of filming. Show you guys what I do. But oh my goodness, I'm so tired. I got distracted down a YouTube rabbit hole last night. Ugh. research, I'm calling it, but yeah, God, look at my face. I need to stop sleeping on my face. I just can't help it. I need to learn to sleep on my back, but it's quite uncomfortable for me. Anyway, let's get ready. Okay, I'm looking slightly more alive. Alright, now it's time to get dressed. Okay, dressed for the gym. Nike t-shirt, warehouse tights, Adidas trainers. Okay, so before I head to the gym or head downstairs to get the moko ready, I'm going to make myself a protein shake just so it gives me some energy for my workout. Excuse the dishes behind me, at least they're done. Right, so just gonna use a Systema shaker. I usually do fruit in that, but after my workout I'm gonna have some overnight oats with some fruit in it, so I won't worry about that right now. I do use the calcitrum milk. Some people hate this, but we kind of started drinking it at a youngish age, so I don't mind it. So I put about a cup of milk in there, and at the moment I'm using Musashi vanilla high protein. I don't usually buy Musashi, but they were having a great deal at New World 1 week, so I got it. Also adding some creatine to my protein shake. Creatine apparently is really good for women of a certain age, especially when we're trying to grow or maintain muscle. So I take that pretty much religiously or every day. Try and have it every day. So yeah. Give it a bit of a shake. Need to get my water bottle. So this will be the first time I've been to the gym for a few weeks now. I have been working out at home. I do have quite a few resistance bands and some weights and a kettlebell and yoga mat here. I got those during COVID, where I started to work out at home quite a bit, which was fun. So yeah, so if I can't get to the gym, then I try and at least do workout at home. Mainly I do shoulders because I freaking hurt my shoulder. So I don't know if it's like frozen shoulder. But yeah, I've been going to physio for that actually. And it hasn't really fixed the problem. But I'm trying to strengthen my shoulders up. My shoulders, my back, traps. That and a lot of squats, a lot of deadlifts, because I have quite bad knees. My doctor reckons I need a knee replacement, but I'm too young apparently. So I decided to just go to the gym and just work on those, and that's been freaking fabulous actually. I was quite surprised at how quickly my knee pain disappeared once I started strengthening up my my quads and calves. So I try and keep going with that. I mean, at least kind of doing squats and deadlifts. Not that deadlifts help your knees, but anyway, it helps all those muscle groups here. But yeah, I need to either continue to go to the gym more regularly, or I need to stop paying for the gym and just work out at home, which I can do. I also have Apple Plus, I think, or Apple One, or whatever it's called, Apple Plus, where I have Apple Fitness Plus. So I have a whole lot of workouts, Pilates and so forth that I have been using, and that's actually been really good for cardio for me, because I freaking hate cardio. So yeah, I should really just be utilising that and not paying the $35 a fortnight to go to the gym. But I don't know, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do there. And I'm also trying to save money, so I think I'm probably going to have to quit my gym membership and be a bit more disciplined in using the Apple Fitness Plus app to do Pilates. I want to be better at that, but far out. Yeah. I have a way to go in terms of getting used to Pilates and yoga, but it is good for me. And I love the dancing one, actually, doing a bit of a boogie. But anyway, all right, let's go. Let's head downstairs. Well, I've got to feed the dogs first, and then I'll head downstairs and then off to the gym. Good boy. Right? Good girl. It's just so dark. Right, where are we going?
To school.
Okay.
My thumb is all blowing.
Whoa, your nail's growing. It's nearly all fixed.
And this would take it off.
Let's go to school.
Let's go to school.
Okay, so I just finished the gym. It was a good workout. My Achilles is freaking sore though. I heard it last week. I'm not sure what I've done to it. But yeah, I'm limping a little bit on that. But other than that, it was a good workout. Got a good sweat on. Worked those bloody chunky thighs out. Did bench press, which I haven't been able to do for a while because I fucking did something to my shoulder. So yeah, I've slowly been trying to get back to that. So just doing lifting the bar, which is about 20 kgs for 2 sets, and then I just put on 10 kgs and did 1 set at 30, which was a little bit difficult, but I got through it. So I'm getting better. I'm getting back to where I was. I have gone downhill a lot from probably a year ago, but again, bloody work-life balance. I need to prioritize myself, my health, well-being, my hoe water, because I'm no good to anyone if I'm an invalid. So yeah, so just going to cruise back home now, have some breakfast, my overnight oats, and then get into mahi for the day. Okay, so I'm back from the gym now. I'm going to make me some overnight oats. So at the moment, all that's in here is water, oats, chia seeds, and some feijoa. So I'm just going to add half a scoop of protein powder to that. So it's a bit watery. Just give it a bit of a stir. Soak up a bit of that water. I think I put a bit too much in, but oh well, it is what it is. Okay, oops. And once I've done that, I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of protein yogurt. I'm loving the coconut one right now. I don't know what it is, but it is delicious. And then I'm going to add a few raspberries. And that's my post-workout breakfast. So before I get changed, I'm just going to set my desk up for the morning. So I'm currently in the conservatory, and it's a great place for me to have my at-home workspace. It's nice and bright. I feel like I get some light. I don't feel so much like I'm stuck inside all day, even though I still am, but it's much better. So I've got this great laptop stand from Bonelk. I got this from Harvey Norman, I think. No, was it Harvey Norman or Noel Leeming. It was on special. It's fantastic. Of course, I have a Logitech keyboard and mouse. I don't really like these, if I'm honest, but you know, they do the trick for now. Apparently either the mouse or the keyboard battery is running low, so hopefully it'll last me the rest of the day. And then I don't know if you can see it here, but I have a screen there, which is what I do most of my work on. And yeah, so I've got a few things to do today. I don't have any meetings, thank goodness for that. But I have a few little bits and pieces to do, and my main focus for today is to get a provenance report completed for a whare, or a component of a whare that I've been working on for a number of years with my iwi.
time since we first touched base, which was exactly back in October.
I know, it's taken a very long time to get to where I am now.
It's been quite the journey, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But we're here now, so that's good. Morena. It is 6:55, Tuesday 30th of March. We're up early this morning. Have a 7 o'clock meeting. 7 o'clock meeting with the team in Linz, Austria. I'm co-curating an exhibition and symposium around the legacy of Andreas Reichek. For those of you who don't know who he is, he was an Austrian taxidermist who came to Aotearoa to help Julius von Haast at the Canterbury Museum get the museum set up and create the taxidermy and whatnot for the museum. He was only supposed to be here for 2 years, and he ended up staying for 12. And during that time, he amassed a huge collection of natural history specimens, including birds, plants, as well as Tonga Māori and ancestral remains. So this exhibition looks at his legacy and symposium looks at his legacy from both Aotearoa New Zealand perspective and from the perspective of his home people in Linz in Austria. So yeah, 4 minutes until this hui. So I've got the moko. He is crashed out in my bed and will wake up and no doubt be starving and need his breakfast. So we'll see how that goes in between the meeting. Good morning, Morena. It's 7:15 on the 1st of April, April Fool's Day. It's 8 degrees outside, so summer is well and truly over. Heading into work today. I decided to vlog on my phone today. I'm just kind of experimenting with a couple of devices just to see what's easier. So previously I had been vlogging on my GoPro 13, which is a really cool little gadget, especially for swimming under the water. Love that, but you know, how often do I really do that? Not enough. But yeah, that's quite cool, but it's not always convenient. So today I'll be vlogging with my iPhone and we'll just see how that goes. Obviously it won't be as high grade of footage because I'm using my front camera, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, today, wanting to head in fairly early. I'm running a little bit late. I like to get in to work before 8 if I can. And then me and my mate, we head off for our morning coffee and debrief / 101s. I think those are really important for us right now with the restructure happening in terms of our hauora, or our sort of mental well-being. Just to check in with each other, see how each other is doing, how each other is feeling. Yeah, and you know, we go to Raglan Roast. That's our must do. That's our coffee place of choice, and they are a great company, and they have great coffee. Yeah, so I'll bring you along on that. It'll be very exciting, but anyway, that'll be it. So yeah, so we'll see what today holds for us. We have a meeting today with all of the curatorial around the change process and how we feel about that, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, other than that, trying to tick off some more tasks off my list. Let's see if I can get at least one, maybe two ticked off today. Yeah. So I'm at Mahi now, and I'm just heading over to Raglan Roast for my daily caffeine fix. My mate's already there, so we'll go catch up with her. My gosh, I love this car, and not just because it's orange. Good morning, Wellington. Coffee's that good, there's always a line. The line is long. Good morning, can I have an Americano have here, please? Yep. End of the day, on my way home. It's a beautiful day here in Wellington. It's been a long day. This afternoon we had a meeting with the curatorial team, or humanities, art, Mātauranga Māori, New Zealand and Pacific histories, about the organisational change document that's come out and the proposed new structure. There was some concern about our teams and our roles and our diminished curatorial capacity, with our senior curators being moved into more of a managerial role. Yeah, what does that mean? What does that mean for curatorial capability and capacity in the future? What does that mean for exhibitions and the creation of exhibitions? We're told that there is a desire for us to do more exhibitions at Te Papa, which, bring it on. I mean, this has been an issue for us for some time. But if there's diminishing capacity, how is that going to happen? Does that mean other teams will start doing exhibitions? Does it mean we have less curatorial autonomy? What is the view of a curator? What is the role of a curator in Te Papa in 2026? Yeah, it's a bit of a drain, to be honest, on the mahi that that you love to do. And I feel, we're storytellers. Curators work with communities to help tell the stories of the taonga that we have in our collections, or the taonga that are being newly created for our collections. And if we have less autonomy to do that, what does that mean for the role of curator in 2026 in Aotearoa? There's some questions that I have that do worry me. Do we have the ability to tell those stories, or is somebody else going to be telling those stories for us? Do we just provide the bullet pointed information and then someone else does the rest? It really creates some questions about our future in this space. I mean, I'm already questioning my future in the museum, just given the way that it makes me feel. I don't know why. I'm putting lipstick on, but so yeah, it's sad because every day I am more and more sure that my time in this current career, in this current role, is coming to an end. And that's kind of scary because I've given almost 18 years of my life to this institution, and well over 40 hours a week to this institution, which I am making a conscious effort to stop doing. I'm a storyteller. I'm a discoverer of stories. I'm a sharer of stories. I like to provide a platform for other people to share their stories, and that's important to me. It's meaningful work. So I need to find other avenues and outlets in order for me to tell and share stories, hence the podcast, and I guess in some ways this YouTube channel. But I guess this channel was more about my stories, my unfiltered stories, and a bit of swearing, so sorry about that. But yeah, so today I've actually quite enjoyed using my phone to record my day. I hope I got some good footage. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I still do like using the GoPro, and I don't want to not use it because then I feel like I've wasted my money. But I need to do a little kōrero about my tech. Also, the other thing is that I also love tech. I love it. I'm easily influenced by tech. My phone and computer and whatnot are all, I'm in the Apple ecosystem. I enjoy the Apple ecosystem a lot. I love how it talks to itself, integrates well with my life. I really enjoy that about it. I had been an Android, or specifically a Samsung user, for many years. But productivity, I like Apple's interface. Yeah, I like it. I'm thinking about getting the Apple AirPods Max too. I know they've just come out. I've wanted to get those headphones for so long, but I've just like, $1,000, over $1,000 in New Zealand, and I'm like, jeez. But they have orange ones, and I love orange. And so we'll see. We'll see if I end up getting those. Yeah, so I'm just off home now. Make myself just have a little relax, get the washing in, figure out what I'm having for dinner. My family is out for dinner for the evening, so I just need to worry about me. And hopefully I can have a nice relax and catch up on Married at First Sight. It's nearly finished and it's getting quite exciting. Yeah, another thing about me that's quite funny is that I love reality TV. I used to love all the reality shows, Real Housewives, all of that, but I got a bit bored of that now. So I'm pretty much focused on Love Island, Big Brother. I've always been a Big Brother fan. Love Island, Big Brother, Married at First Sight. I think that might be it. Yeah. I also like Made in Chelsea. Big fan of Made in Chelsea. I don't know, I've watched it ever since it started. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I'm glad today's over. I'm mentally tired. I just want to sleep. It's Easter weekend coming up, so at least I can have somewhat of a relax. But my very good friend who I lived with when I was in Auckland studying to be an archaeologist is coming down on Saturday, and she'll go home on Monday. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to having some time to really catch up with her. It's been a while since we've had a really good catch up, like years actually. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her. Yeah. So I think that's pretty much me for now. Yeah. I'll see you later.